Realize that. Oh yeah. No doubt. East, west, north, south. I don't give a fuck where you at. Independent. You motherfuckers don't feel me. Everybody. Your mama, your daddy. All the way through history, motherfucker. All the way through. I'm standing on this corner, giving a fuck about one time. Got to serve on my mind, ready to get my pay on this fucking grind. I'm ready to let that bang go, just in case I'm full, let it nine go, cause I ain't living like no fucking hoe. I'ma split your wig and dance in your guts, bitch, and leave my name tattooed on your fucking nuts. I get some fuck, cause my mama read this 2 months behind, and if she miss another month, shit is back on the grind. And in my life, shit gets no better, never ever. Just today you received another sorry ass letter. My little girl needs a new pair of tennis shoes, cause tomorrow is my baby's first day of school. And when it comes to my baby girl, I give some fuck about you bitches in this sorry ass world. So if you got it, then I want it. If you flown it, I'ma take it. I give a fuck if you never ever make a bitch. Before I die, I'ma close my eyes and let it fly. You're selling dope, bitch, the way you died and let me die. Before I die, I'ma close my eyes and let it fly. If banging bitches is the way you died and let me die. Before I die, I'ma close my eyes and let it fly. If jacking bitches is the way you died and let me die. Before I die, nigga, before I die, I'ma show them put my fingers on the trigger. I'm sitting in the church, reminiscing the pain I put my mama through. I'm thinking about the life I lived and all the pain I used to kill. I guess I'm giving back what the Lord gave me when he took my daddy and my grandmother from me. Sent my daddy to them crossroads, made him sell his soul, left his body cold, and left my mama eyes swole from crying. Watching a baby grow in the same world as God, a man dying. That's why when I make it home, my mama kiss me on my jaw. Cause in my mama eyes, I'm still a little baby star. But to them fools in the streets, I'm running close to them bloody sheets. My relatives speak to me, smile in my face, but they don't like me. At times I wanna bang them, but if I do, you know I'm just like the rest of them. So I turn my back and leave them be. Get back to dealing with all this pain and misery inside. Before I die, I'ma close my eyes and let them fly. If jacking bitches is the way you died, then let me die. Before I die, nigga, before I die, I'ma show them put my fingers on the trigger. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Behind the Bars Unfiltered. It's your boy Rich B719. Man, it's been a crazy ass week, bruh. So, man, sorry about last week, y'all. We didn't get to get that episode going. You know, we had a lot of shit going on last week. You know what I'm saying? So, but shit, we back now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be having my dog Servon up here in a minute. Man, bro, I've been excited as fuck for this interview. Like for real. This interview got me excited. So yeah, man, y'all make sure and tap the screen, share the live, show some love. We're gonna be having him pull up here in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and play another couple one of his tracks. Let's see, I'm gonna drop this one real quick. I'm vision live in the studio. Smoking like a cigarette. Must have been a fucking organ donor because they left him in the project to die with his eyes open. Oh God, don't take my oldest dog. But the niggas drove up like a fucking hog. Some chase, and nigga ran him through the hood. 18 shots left my homie in some pine wood. Another engine dope game battle with the cat. Rat-a-tat-tat, nigga, who gon' be next? So smile for my homie, Rando. Too many niggas out here get caught up in scandal. I'm living like a rat trying to get some cheese, but I'm getting on my knees cause God don't let it be that. Trying to make it out this ghetto. 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 24 seconds to your last smile. bullets to your face, the niggas you prove it and bang it so you take your last fucking mile. I'm hugging your only child with my straps by my side. Murder in my eyes, no time to cry, somebody's got to die. The night you left, I say my prayers for the last time. God forgive me before I leave this world, I'm taking somebody with me. These niggas don't give a fuck about me or you. That's why I snatched my fucking shirt off and showed you the truth. You told me be a soldier to you. Man, y'all. So yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all know something real quick before we get started on this interview. So, you know, shout out to the sponsors behind me, you know what I'm saying? The sponsors pulled up, show some love. We're gonna go ahead and give them a quick little shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dogs over at SoCo Hill and Dent, you know what I'm saying? They really helped one out with this one, you know what I'm saying? They really wanted to get involved with us. So yeah, we appreciate y'all for sponsoring us for sure. Bex and Co as well, man. Y'all make sure and hit up Bex and Co. Like, you know what I mean? She does a lot of pretty cool stuff. Like, you know, she does a lot of stuff that she does sell. And she does sell on Etsy as well. So yeah, y'all make sure and tap in with her. And then Hip Hop Snacks as well. Like, you know, y'all tap in with Hip Hop Snacks. We got Hip Hop Snacks as well. They're based out of Tennessee. So yeah, I've been waiting for bro to send me some of those cookies. Like, if y'all got to look at my page, we got some cookies that'll be coming out pretty quick here. So yeah, man, y'all make sure to check those bad boys out for sure. We're gonna be having those out here. And then shit, man, bro, we've been doing so much work lately. Like, you know, we'll have this coming up pretty quick here too. This is going to be a back to school bash that we're doing here in the city. You know what I'm saying? It'll be down at Fuel and Iron Hall. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff out there, man. So yeah, y'all make sure and come pull up. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, man, big ups to Juanita's Burritos as well. They've been, Juanita's Burritos have been very supportive with our music shit as well. You know what I'm saying? They've really been supportive with the show. So yeah, man, big ups to Juanita's Burritos. Shout out to Sip Happens as well. You know what I'm saying? We'll be having our own behind the bars drink pretty quick here with Sip Happens. So y'all make sure and tap in with Sip Happens because we'll be having that coming up pretty quick here. And then, you know, big ups to Danco. We always up pulling up to Danco. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we just waiting for Servon to pull up. Pretty sure he had a couple things he was doing real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep playing some more music. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I hope y'all are enjoying this so far, y'all. Welcome to Behind the Bars Unfiltered. We're going to go ahead and get this shit going again real quick. So, yeah, y'all make sure and tap in. This was another one Servon did on the I'm About It soundtrack, actually. So, yeah, y'all make sure and peep this one real quick. Gotta go, and I guess they can't this. I say legacy I don't fuck around. I don't even have to say it. It's all the G's around my way. Know that I don't play the devil. Legacy I don't fuck around. I don't even have to say it. It's all the G's around my way. Know that I don't play. My mind already made that beat, calling a shot. My nine's already engraved. Around the fire, it got too hot in my neighborhood, so I'm up to the minute that the flavor. It's understood that this nigga got to eat, so I'ma handle my business in the right streets, my right streets, my mind at ease at all times. Along with a blessing, helps to make all crimes down straight in the hole. No meaning to crack, my business dead. Even though I didn't raise black, bitch, dead. I survive a day and ride with the ears. I want it, stars behind the head. We just ran for Servon to pull up, you know what I'm saying? He should be pulling up pretty quick here. Probably pull up about 10 after, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man, we're gonna be getting this going here in a minute. Yeah, y'all make sure to tap the screen, keep sharing the live, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be having my dog Mr. Servon up in here in a minute, you know what I'm saying? I don't need it.
I don't even have to say yeah. It's all the G's around my way. Those that I don't play. My Jones, nigga, born to get it on for the throne. The dirt out there got me laying to home, blowing homes. And remains on my pockets and kids, murder many men, so personal. But most of my ears, my sins, we forgot to survive. Living right, with the cocaine cracking, I got the champagne pop. Last up, you need to walk in with my ass, nigga, sound good. Whatever they got me scared, I swear this nigga's made it known. They love souls, hands got it tough, gold, up in the crossroads.
Yeah, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be having my dog Mr. Servon pull up here in a second. So yeah, y'all keep doing tapping the screens and all that shit, man.
I don't even have to say yeah. It's all the G's around my way. No scared, I don't play. No scared, I don't play.
Hell yeah, man. So shit, man. Yeah, I was just gonna let y'all know too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Immediately after we do this show, which, you know what I mean, we got my dog's little R and official Sparky pulling up. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing something for the kids. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure and pull up. We are accepting donations down there as well too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure and go drop some donations down there. Show some love. Let's get these kids ready for school. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the whole plan about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing some more Servon, man. Y'all know, if you know how Serv worked, bro, you know the way he worked was there's plenty songs you can play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing some Servon. I'm gonna be sending them live.
When you born to die, it's hereditary. To die young is my destiny. Fuck doing type of felonies to help with what you're telling me. It's what I'm seeing. To see God quicker. All it did was have me mad to hear my daughter call me mister. Her mama should have told her better. Now I'm right there, God let us. Asking how my cousin went from making hella G's through the years to doing $30 hits and alcoholic tears. Fears from these streets never scared me. I decided a long time ago to let the Lord guide me through this optimism. Kids dying, I don't know, I guess I miss them. Like Lil James, Dorby, and Lil Man out the projects. Never got to see the happy years. All they felt was the blast from a lost tear. And last year the nation felt shame, but only their mothers felt the pain to hear the Lord call their name. This game has got me feeling like I'm losing all my sanity. At times I think the world is blaming me, but I ain't letting them get me down. I'm keeping my head up cause I know I got it. Heaven is so close when you're born to die and live in the ghetto. Heaven is so close when you're born to die and live in the ghetto. You gon' feel me? Taking welfare
How you been at?
That's why every hood
Things are getting back at me, Blue.
I mean, every home I know in the dope game. We selling, but who make cocaine? Artificial contaminated. My little homies lost their life for real. That was gold plated. 211 ain't nothing but a rhyme spree. 187 ain't nothing but a high speed. In the ghetto, yeah, it's like a commodity cheese. I mean, your best friend turned into your enemy. Lord knows I don't want to die young, cause earth is hell. Heaven is eternal sun. Bury me before the hood got me trapped. I'm a victim of the ghetto. Mouth full of cook rocks. Standing on the block, 100 G's, 2 G's running from cooking cops. I done seen little kids lose their life. I done seen niggas' moms smoking pipe. I done grew up with killers. My brother died of drugs, and like Spice once said, even young niggas died in the ghetto. You never know when it's your time or my time to go. They often told me heaven was close, but I think it's even closer. Look, everybody chained up to go to heaven at the last minute. They ain't gonna make it. The government hanging a love for none of us. God, you gotta understand, thinking you was one of us. I be forever balling in my sleep, counting, thinking. My ways to get about it, this is too deep. I seen so many things and wonder why me. I pray to God let my mom die before I. Pray to God don't let my son die before me. I wonder, even though they say heaven is a million miles away, but the silver seems so close. Heaven is so close when you born to die and live in the ghetto. Heaven is so close when you born to die and live in the ghetto. This goes out to all my dead homies out there. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes they want to sing it up. Mr. Servo, Master P, brother, shop. It ain't changed. That's why they go life down. Never know what's going to be your time to go.
Y'all make sure and tap the screen, show some love. My dog Servon will be pulling up here in a second. So yeah, man, y'all make sure and tap in. Tap the screen, like I said. Share the live too, you know what I'm saying? Keep sharing this live. We'll be getting it out there. We're going to be having my dog Servon pull up here in a second. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me, you know what I'm saying? But he'll be here. I ain't even sweating this one. Man, it's hot as a motherfucker out here. Yo, hold on.
I'll put you up, nigga. Don't trip. You did your dirt for that mark, and he left you in the dark, skydiving in a bulletproof parachute. No remorse, left you hanging easy, aiming locked down. Shoot, the clock sounds 2 1 minute till a minute. Got a business still. They asked the chef and get my grill in the corner, none left. Shots out to my nigga in the pan, didn't switch. Then that bitch tried to stop a nigga from getting rich. You could dig a ditch, but you won't find shit. Left you in flames, kept you roach. You could smell a shit when I approach. I be off that stanky sack of Indonesia. It's evidential. I'll leave you hungry, eat your cheese up. Hurt you with sweet like an almond joy. And I know you heard of me, cause I'm a West Coast bad boy. And I'm a sick nigga. Sick May. It gets real as I pull a pin out this grenade. Body parts like the movie Old School Uzi. Rip your arms out from the elbows, nigga. I smell those green leaves. The 6 B's. A 20 sack of green weed is all I need. I make you bleed. I take your green. I know you got it from the ice cream, man. Before you make that transaction, I need the cash in my hand. And if you don't, we can do the murder man dance. Under any circumstance, I'ma have your hands.
Alright, y'all, you know I
match, I'ma make you a deal you can't refuse. My phone tapped, the new code for halves and hoes and t-shirts and tennis shoes from the flip the keys in the OZs. We could blow some weed and talk about this shit, smoking some trees. But watch your back, keep your hand on the ball clock. Too many federal agents pretend to be hustlers to really cops. Sitting across the border, nigga like Taco Bell, pulling a plane to boat. UPS, nigga, I could get it there. I'm surrounded by cocktails, I mean hoes in mini skirts. Ain't no free dick out here, it's time to put in work. Put these hoes on the Greyhound, fool, if it's going down. And make them bring it back from my hood to your town. And it's all good, nigga, it's like wax. And we can slang these records like motherfucking crack. And if they bumpin', we gotta keep them jumping, cause it's all about the cheddar, the cheese, and the money. A criminal tatted front to back, always about my jack. Doing a dope deal, forget to bring your strap. Let it be fast, I blast first. I know no nigga that smiles and hurts. Who curse? My dope and money life. A eagle with blood stains in the scope, be my wife. Live your life. To death do a sport. Start my gangster bounce. 36 ounce to a key. Got this deal, this in your face. Now tell me the fuck else you got free. 1,000 pounds of that skunk, ready to jump. Smoking everything I can't hump. Master P and Brother Chunk, let me serve some dick to these niggas with their tongues out. 18.5 in the south, 24 in the east. See my spreader blow like geese. Cross my fingers for my wife. It's hot tonight. A murder case got away with 100 G's and a couple of wild geese headed west. Capiche, 100 cluckers waiting my arrival. Dirty survival.
Hey, bro, this one is dope for real though. That's what I'm saying though. Yeah, bro, fucking Servon's dope, dog. Like honestly, in the way he used to do his shit, bro. Like Servon was hard, fool. Like straight up, Servon was so dope.
That's my boy. That's my homie. First time I scrapped your skirt, first in my life to make me want to do right. You knew what you had the first time you saw me, drive your heart and give some love to me. You knew what you had and it was nuts and guts, ready to die for you, do some time for you. Oh well, I'm shorty with drama, spit image of my mama's. And even broken a bitch and pulled the guts, stood ya, no tears. Real, love me hard through the years, even when I sold my clothes to pay the bills. You stayed real, do the deal. Love my daughter, even hard like she was yours. I promise you good times. When you left me on the grind, you came back. And every time the bitches pull me over, you hide my strap. A real nigga feel that. You believe in God, I believe in dope and dying hard. They say we never make it together, but we still going strong. Fuck what they say. I'm your gangster, be my nigga to that last song. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie.
Yeah, y'all make sure to tap the screen, share the live. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be having Servon up in here in a
You
minute.
my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. You the only nigga that love me, never bug me, beside me, kiss me and hug me. You the only nigga I sleep with, sling deep with, creep with, kiss deep dick. If you was the flower, you be my ghetto magnolia. Just smoke some Doja, I know you a soldier. I don't mind getting your hair and your nails done. I went to jail, you was the only one. Yeah, for your nigga, say a prayer for your nigga. Make some bacon, cause this ghetto niggas take. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only home, cause niggas get shady. I got these lessons across my summer street until I die. Living through life and death, don't ask me why. If I die tonight, I'm dying with a thought in mind. Your love is mine. If I had 10, I gave you 9. Every told the niggas whether on the grind or dark times. You for me, that's all to find a spot for you. I give my life 100 times. Even when them niggas said they fuck you, I'm ready to pull my strap and blast. But fuck me when I'm down, keep your mouth closed when the bitches full of prank. Ain't no rings or kids between us, I don't give a fuck. If this world is ending, I ain't gon' never leave. Ready to give my life to keep you living right. Never had no roots between us. Damn it be the only thing that hurts. I never asked you to give your life for me. I want you here to the end so you can see me. You can feel me. Your gangster, your my nigga, your gangster, forever, together, my nigga. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady. My best friend be my lady. You my only homie, cause niggas get shady.
Hey, let me tell you something, Andrew. All right, so peep this, bro. Motherfucking Juanita's Burritos, bro. They started doing this. I don't know. It was like a deal or something that they're doing with their burritos and it's like a dessert, I guess you could say. And bro, them shits look so fucking gas. I still haven't even got a chance to go down there yet, but I'm gonna be going down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down there pretty soon, and I'm gonna go do some shit with that shit for sure.
I'm your nigga. I'm your gangster. You be my nigga. You be my gangster. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. That's the way I feel. I'm your gangster. Forever. Together. To death do us part. Let it be my death. Cause I want you here to the end. Let's see how much love I got. How much love. Together. Forever.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Servon probably has some shit going on real quick, but he'll be pulling up. I ain't even sweating it, like I said. I've been inviting him, so I'm sure he's seen it already. So yeah, man, just kick back, enjoy the motherfucking music real quick. We're gonna be having some more. We're gonna be having this going here in a minute.
Feel my mind, it's my time to bless me on the grind, intertwined in this criminal military where my best friend became my adversary. Never second guess me if it's me or you, I see your ass through to the bloody end. We meet again, when one of you coward bitches get the heart to take me from this world of sin. I can't assent from my right to die with blood in my fucking eyes. Ghetto cries from the cemetery, call me daily, but I ain't ready to let you bitches take me. Send me up with my eyes closed, arms open, gas smoking, hoping for my last and final wish. Mama kiss me on my lips as I leave with a shank up my fucking sleeve. I kill a child on your mother's blood, and that she did. God bless her if my child live, but if I don't, I'll be back with rage in my eyes, hands on the gauge. I'm cemetery made. I see my guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. I see my guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. I see my guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. I see my guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. From the torture that this life gave me the first time this world saw me. Murder and betrayal chase me, carjacking a crack dealer still see me. Why can't you bitches let me live in peace? Tears on my mama sheets won't let me sleep. I'm walking the street with tags on my fucking feet, but I ain't ready to meet that big shot caller, that baller in the skies. See this killer in my eyes, but you bitches can't take me. Why don't you drop your colors and ride with me? A gang banger, no affiliation. I'm living true like these letters cross my stomach and I'm cemetery made. Don't let me get faded with this gauge. I'm ready to bust bang, hang 'em up and nigga let you know my name. My alias, Mr. Bad Day. See this killer in my eyes. I'm ready to break it from your ghetto ties, and now I'm coming. So nigga, you better start running. See my cemetery made. So bang 'em up. My guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. I see my guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. I see my guns in my hand, cemetery made. I'm looking at a dead man. I see my guns in my hand.
A soldier from that new clique. My shit gets hard when I see a nigga feel like for the crime. So I abuse it and you must never put the gun if I ain't gonna use it.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, reposting the motherfucking live. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing the interview here in a minute. Hopefully, anyway. You know what I'm saying? With everything going on right now, man, you know, with a bunch of shit going on every which way. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's what I'm about. You got beef with me, you in danger. Welcome to the motherfucking culture chamber.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure Servon's got some shit going. You know, everybody's always got something going on. You know what I'm saying?
You history fool, you dead. Nah, you cemetery made. I see my guns in my cemetery made. I'm looking at a man. I see my guns in my cemetery made. I'm looking at a man. I see my guns in my cemetery made. I'm looking at a man.
Shit, niggas and bitches both had pussy dreams. They dumped my dream. First one is about this bitch named Tisha. She got pimp problems, player problems, man problems. Let me be the thug you love to serve. Your clown is cracking up. Ain't no backing up. Hell yeah, I'm jacking up. Say what? He bought some squad. Ain't no problem. I'ma show them to finish this game like I'm already live. Shorty tell your mouth I said, come on down, come on down. Like Bob Bob. Country enough like Charlie Paul. Check the numbers you dollar to play your mean. I got a trick in the trap with a honey sack. Make a million piggers with the beats by the pound. Trap the minute you hit the stack, you know it. Cross your legs on my shoulder, roll you over, hit you deep, fuck you to sleep, watch your play creep, in a minute check my crease. You know these hoes is about some pocket change. Rearrange the game and make you praise my name. I show you bitch, it's all what it say. I'm a player to this game, it's just my pussy dream. One little nigga with a pussy string, nigga was at 2 foot a pound of weight, 3 I dream 2 teach. One little bitch name Angie, you know what I'm saying? 2 foot a pound of weight. One got the pussy I eat. One little nigga with a bus string. 2 foot a pound of weed. 3 I got the pillow fights. Follow my sweaty fuck nights. Tank a record mixed with Alizé. Kept the pussy tight. Ride enough. Your nigga to live. Leg shaking. Oh, I guess
oh, there he is. All right.
You never had a throat trade.
Hey, hold on real quick, bro.
Doing it like a pro. Nigga don't know. Don't ask me if I love you. Real players don't love, they just can't. Now turn around, let me grab your head and bring that freak out. Let the session leak out. You know how our players do it down south.
Serve on, what's popping, man?
What up, brother? What's happening with you?
Not much, man. Hey, can you turn your camera on?
It's on. You can't see me?
No, we can't see. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you popped up. All right, bet. So hey, I'm gonna go ahead, bring you up real quick. I'm gonna let everybody see you on the camera. So let's see. There we go. All right. Welcome to Behind the Bars. This is your boy Rich B719. We got my dog Mr. Servon up in the building today. You know, no limit legend up in here. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good motherfucking day. How you doing, man? You having a good day?
Oh yeah, I'm alive, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God, hey, that's
I'm
always
alive,
a
long as I'm
blessing.
alive, man.
Yes, sir. It's
That's
always
the
a blessing,
right
bro.
there, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hell yeah, man. So shit, man. It's good to have you up here, bro. Like, you know, a lot of things have been going on for the past couple weeks, and I didn't get to do my interview last week, so you know what I mean? But now things are starting to catch back on. I'm glad we were able to get you up here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Y'all make sure and keep tapping the screen. Show some love to my dog, Mr. Servon. Make sure y'all send him some gifts and some hearts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, how you been? How's your day going today, though? You been good?
Oh yeah, man. Just preparing for this tour coming up, man. Just got a lot that I got to get taken care of and straight. So
Hell yeah.
You know how that go, man. That blessing that's coming is historic tour, No Limit Cash Money tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just getting straight, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, seeing that tour, once I seen y'all made that announcement, I think it was you who I seen that had shared the post. I was like, damn, that's gonna be so dope, bro. So yeah, man. Salute to y'all for getting that together. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was dope.
Definitely, man. It's a blessing. Long time coming, man. always be happy for family because you make some extra money, but more for the fans, man. That long time coming should have been happened, but God
Yeah,
wanted at His timing.
yeah. Hey, and hey, now is like the most perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are all ready to, you know what I mean, ready to put the boots down, and you know what I mean. So y'all have been fucking killing it though, and even at that, you know what I mean. A lot of y'all are like, no, we ain't putting them boots down. We still gonna keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
big
oh yeah,
time,
we
man.
don't
So,
we don't listen to my young generation. They be with the old heads. Get out the way. Nah, for what? We
mm-hmm.
still we still have people that love our music and love who we are, and they want to see it. So why not?
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, man, for sure, yeah. You know what I mean? Like growing up, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like growing up, No Limit was my shit, bro. Like straight up, No Limit was my shit. I knew every single song front to back. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even wait till like the albums would drop because like I remember I think I was like 6 or 7, bro, listening to Ice Cream Man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying. Then even like listening to your track on Bout It soundtrack, that When I
yeah.
Die, bro. That is one of my favorite tracks on that whole album, bro. Like that track is
It's
so hard.
it's crazy, man. That's kind of the first time I heard it. You know, in a while because that track was synonymous with some real things that really went on. You know, and
Yeah,
and if you really think about it, what I say in there about if I ever lose my mom, and I lost my mom like 2.5 years ago, and
man.
that song, man, it was like I still felt the same way. Like if I lose her, you know, I don't care no more, and so it took me a lot to get my mind back out of that. So when I hear that song, it's like, yo, like that's because every word in it was real. Everything that I was talking about, that those things were happening, that kind of changed me from being just cool dude and minding my business and playing ball to just going for it to keep my mama stuff from being on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. Like, I mean, that was kind of the thing that kind of happened a couple weeks ago with my mom's too. You know what I'm saying? A couple things have been going on with her. Like, dog, like I was stressing out when that shit happened. So, I've been sitting there back and forth checking on my moms and all that. So, salute to my moms. I'm glad she's doing a lot
Man,
better today. You know what I'm
let me
saying?
tell you something, man. Salute to your mom, and you check on her, man, and you make sure she okay, bro. Because I tell anybody that still have their mom, man, I'm jealous, but I'm happy for you. Because
Hey,
I give
hey,
anything in the world, man. Like I think about sometimes, bro, and that's why I tell people check on her, even if you don't go see your mom, call her. I think about the days I, 1 or 2 days out of a lot of years, where I was too tired to just drive over and see it. I call on the phone and I
yeah,
I think about it now, like man, all I had to do is just say fuck it, just get up and go take that drive. You know what I'm saying? Because with your
yeah,
parents, you always think they're gonna always be here. And
uh huh,
so I just tell all of you guys, man, go see your mom, go see your dad, man, go see them, man, go touch them, just
yep,
be in their presence, man. And if you can't, you call them on the phone. You got an iPhone, buy them an iPhone, see their face, man. You know what I'm saying? And because for me, my mom that was safety, and it might sound crazy that was safety. Like once I go there and lay across her bed, she be and fix me something to eat. I just feel like it's the
mm-hmm.
safest place in the world because I know she'll never stab me in my back. I know she gonna always be 10 toes there. When you
Yes,
lose that,
sir.
man, that's why I'm telling people who listening, why you still have them, man. You don't want to ever have that feeling. And I tell some people we can move on. I told somebody, I said, man, the most realest thing I ever had to do. And some people say, well, you had some real songs and you survived this, survived that. I said, man, let me tell you, the realest thing I have to do in my life was to tell a funeral director, thank you for making my mom look beautiful dead. That's something
Damn.
you don't ever want to live with, man. And kissing her
Yeah.
forehead when they call me to come, kissing her forehead and her body cold, man. that's some stuff, bro. And I'm saying all this to make people go see your parents, man. Go see them. I
Yeah.
don't care if they get on your nerves or they ask you to do
Yeah.
things, man. Even if you just got
Nah.
15 minutes, sit with them for 15 minutes, man. Take them if they like McDonald's, man. Take them to McDonald's. Just do
Yeah.
something with them, man. Because I give anything in the world, man. I see young kids, man, and they be talking bad to their mom, and I don't even care. I look, man. Let me holler at you for a minute. Don't
Yeah.
speak to your parents like that, man. You
Yeah,
know,
bro. Yeah, no. That makes total sense, bro, because yeah, all of us, and one thing I could say about as a musician for sure is a lot of us musicians all love our mamas. You know what I'm saying? So salute to our
man.
mamas out there for sure, man, because we wouldn't be us if it wasn't for our moms. You know what I'm saying?
That's our emotional side. We could be hard. We could be hard in life, but that sensitive emotional side where we give love from it comes from your mother, man.
Yeah.
And I hate when I hate when I see people, man. I ain't speaking to my mom. I told a friend of mine, he said that one day. I said, you know what? I said, get from around me. I said, until you can tell me that you made it right with her, don't come around me, and I can't do nothing for you. And he showed up one day to finally talk to his mom, and I was sitting on the porch with her. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was just like, and he was like, "You was serious, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I'm serious, dog. Man, boy, I give anything in the world to sit down on the porch with my mama and just laugh and talk, man. Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They gave you
Yeah.
life, homie. They gave their
Yeah.
life to give you life because they could have died having you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, that's
Yeah.
just the way I feel, man. And then I love elderly people, man. I support anything to help elderly people, man. And I see too many elderly people, man, and nobody comes to visit. And I'll be like, where they family at? Like, how you just leave them out here hanging? That's your mother, that's your father, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So
No, I get it, bro. Yeah, because like I said, everybody, you gotta always go to your mama for something, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Let's get this artist interview started, man. So shit.
yeah,
Salute to you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Mr. Servon. Like I said, welcome to Behind the Bars. This your boy Rich B. I'm here to interview my dog, Mr. Servon. So man, all right. So let's get this started. So what was what was a moment in your hip hop career where you realized it was just more than a hobby, like when you first started?
uh, man. I had to go through the steps, man. Where I carried bags, I put up posters. You know what I'm saying? I was the driver. I
Mm.
was P driver, man, and watching his grind and teaching me. Moment for me, man. You know, was Mr. Scarface is my idol, and I knew I did some things, but my reassurance, like, man, you really in this. When I went to walk up to him, I was like, man, I'm going to say hello. I got to. And I walked
Yeah,
up and he was talking to somebody and he turned and looked up and he was like, Mr. Servon, what's happening? Man, I could have just died and went to heaven, bro.
bro.
It was like, yo, he know my name, bro. He know my name,
Yeah,
dog. To me, that was like, and he was just like, he said, I know who you are. Why you looking so surprised? I said, you don't understand. He said, make me understand. I said, dog, you don't
yeah,
understand.
no,
I am who I am because of you. That's what Mr. Scarface, Mr. Servon. I said, dude, I said, you don't understand, man. And I sat there and we talked, man, for about a good 20 minutes, man. And I'm just sitting there like, I made it. It wasn't about the
yeah,
houses, the cars, you know, it was like the greatest to me knew my name. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it was just like, yeah, this is for me. And I had doubts
yeah,
then, like around that time, like, okay, yeah, I'm doing because it was right after life insurance. Life insurance was doing well. And I was
yeah,
like, you know, you know, do I want to go back and play basketball and just, I was having them feelings and I happened to see him And and I just said number God that he happened to be, and I stayed an extra day at this festival that they had, and just wanted to rest. I wanted to rest. I wasn't going nowhere, but I decided to just get up and go. And I knew he was performing, so I decided to just get up during the day and to go, and I see him. And when he called my name, bro, I'm like, you know, that's everything, man. For me.
Hey,
So
that's something. Honestly, bro, that's something that probably would have even probably would have shocked me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like even with this, you know what I'm saying? Doing these interviews, you know what I mean? Interviewing a lot of artists, getting you on here.
yeah,
This to me is like one of the greatest things that I've ever done. So you know what I mean? I had to make sure that when I did it big. You know what I mean? Because you're
but but
one person.
but
Go
but
ahead, bro.
understand something. Understand something, man. I tell a lot of you guys that I do interviews. We
Yeah,
appreciate y'all, man. You guys are bigger than us, and what I mean by that, we finally have media now. You
yeah,
guys are our media, our personal media. All you guys that have podcasts and do, y'all are our media, man. So where we can say what we really mean, who we are. Without y'all, man, a lot of us still would not exist. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
So you guys are so important, man. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever take it in vain when you like, man, I don't know if I should be out. No, man. Y'all are our media, man. We have our own media. We don't get on CNN or Fox unless we commit a crime. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hey,
You know,
hey,
but you guys
that,
always want to talk to us,
yep. Hey, bro, and I'm pretty sure you've been seeing some of the music I've been posting. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of
Yeah.
my music too. Like there's like one of the tracks I did, bro. Like I'm gonna give big ups to Young Bleed. You know what I'm saying? Because Young Bleed
Uh
was the one. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. So yeah, man. Anyway, fucking Young Bleed. Young Bleed was the one that pretty much inspired this song I did. And you know how that song that they did, Do That Here.
how you do that there?
Yeah, hey, do that there. Well, I did my own version to it, which I did. You ain't do that here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so anyway, the story behind that is there was somebody out here in the states. You know what I'm saying? Here in the Box State, here in Colorado, that was claiming he was doing something that he wasn't doing. So I felt like I had to address that real quick.
Yeah.
And the way I did it, bro, like I just told him, like, you didn't do that here. So you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, fucking Young Bleed inspired that track so quick, bro. Like when I
Yeah, that's
came
the
up with
homie,
that, bro, that
man.
shit was,
Rest in peace,
yep.
man. I
Rest in
I
peace,
miss
man, for
I miss him,
sure.
man. The crazy part about him, Young Bleed is the coolest, slow moving person right?
Yeah.
And that night, man, I don't know what that meant, but that night, that was the first time I saw him move like that, jumping, jumping up and down. He was into everything at that verses. It was like we never saw him perform like that. It was like, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just like, it was just stunning, man, when I got the phone call at the hotel, man. So but it was so beautiful to know that the night that he left, he performed in a way that nobody, we was shocked because Bleed usually just so cool. Bleed was jumping
Mm-hmm.
up and down, he was moving around, he was just happy to be there, and he was happy. And that's why I tell a lot of young artists, man, this is not, don't ever take this for granted. Don't
Yep.
ever take this for granted. There's people that have been doing it all their life, and they just want that one moment in the light, man. And Bleed got that light, that moment, and he loved it, man. And and that was his last night. So I
Damn.
mean, it was, and if Bleed, man, he got the greatest soul, man. A so beautiful hearted
Yeah.
man. He'll call you just to call you. You know what I'm saying? And we sit
That's
on the phone, we laugh, man. Me and Bleed once, man, we had a show that somebody booked us for it, man. And this is Bleed, right? Bleed drove from Detroit to South Carolina, right,
yeah.
for this show. And we get
Uh-huh.
there, and the show was like on a hill, right? we was
Yeah.
actually on top of the hill, and then everybody was down around it, right? And
Yeah.
Bleed just looked at me and said, "Sir, if I ever wanted to be Jesus Christ, I'm on a hill now, man. We gonna do what we got to do."
Oof.
And man,
Yeah.
we rocked the show, man, and walked down the hill and just chill with the people, went and ate with them and relax. And I was like, "Look, you all right? You ready to leave?" He was like, "Nah, we amongst the people, amongst the people, sir. We gonna stay here." And that was
Yeah.
Bleed,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
So shit. All right. So let me hit you with another one. So
Okay.
what was your first real break in the music game?
Uh, I would say when me and KL met P, because we actually was at a Jack the Rappers convention, and it's the
Yeah.
infamous Jack the Rappers convention where Luke Skywalker and Death Row was fighting, and
Ah.
we were there to meet Jermaine Dupri because
Yeah.
somebody had to connect for us to meet him and give him his music and get him to check us out, and you know we and that happened, and we met P, and he told us what he was doing, and I grew up under him, so I trusted him, so he told us what he was doing, and 2 weeks later, man, we was in Oakland, California, and he kept his word, and when I look up, man, we on the West Coast Bad Boys, and then 99 Ways to Die album, we end up
Oh
staying up there
yeah.
for a year, and one of the things I felt was my break. I've been putting in work, and to this day, when I meet E40, again, I want to tell him thank you, because P
Hell
let him
yeah.
listen to some of our music, and he heard a song I did, and E40 turned to P. He was like, "Playboy, who that is?" He was like, "That's Servon," and he was like, man, you need to put him out." And I know
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to come out for a while, and P took and jumped me up and put me out, because E40 gave that cosign, man, and that was my break, man. That was like, okay, sir, you about to put your album out now, and because P has so much respect for E40, and
Yeah.
that was that break for me, because then it was my time.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you want to know something that's fucking dope that I've always loved about how P moved was he loved the fuck out of this rap game. You know what I'm saying? That's
Oh
one thing I
yeah,
can say about that. Having the artists that he had lined up, the way he ran No Limit, like bro, even your albums, like you know what I'm saying? The way y'all's albums would just fucking come right back to back, like bro, that's the way that the hustle. I think honestly,
but that was a method though. He it was a method to
yeah.
his madness. He was very calculating, bro. He was so
Mm-hmm.
calculating to the point he believed in the army concept, the military concept, where if say, I'm just gonna name a name, just say Jay-Z coming out, right? P
Mm-hmm.
is gonna put his album out the same day as Jay, right? And so the next week when SoundScan, see, people don't know about SoundScan. So the next week, if you sold 200 the first week, you never want to sell less than 100,000 the next week, right? So
Okay.
when the next week come, and Jay might expect to sell 100 or something more, right? P is gonna put C Murder out. Then he's gonna put the next week he'll put me out. And so now
Mm-hmm.
in 3 weeks, you're fighting three artists. So three against one, we gonna win. And so we're
Yeah.
gonna drown you, we're gonna drown you out. And and
Yeah.
that's what he used to do. He used to study. He used to pull up everybody's sound scan, see where they selling the most at, see when their album's coming out, see what they're shipping, and he's gonna double down on promotion in those areas. Everywhere Scarface sold, everywhere Tupac sold. So he's gonna find those areas and say our music is like that. So he's gonna double down and promote in those areas. So he was
Yeah.
very, very calculating, man. People see the gangster part of it, but the business mind that this man had, bro, this man used to take and go, and
Ooh.
he didn't mess with strip clubs and all that craziness. But
Yeah.
I'd be like, why are we going in here? And he'd be like, just be quiet and listen, right? Learn. And we'll go in a strip club. He might give some money to female to dance, and not only dance on our new song, the new song he might have, Then he's gonna sit there for about a half an hour. He don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't do none of that. But he's gonna sit there and listen to what songs are played and what's making dudes spend a lot of money in the club jumping, right? And then he's gonna leave. And when he get back to the studio, he's gonna want that tempo of beat or that style of beat, because now he knows that that beat making dudes spend money, making females dance, and he gonna study,
Yeah.
dog. He didn't go in there to look at no free. He went in there to study, you know, and
Damn.
that's who he was. And business wise, he learned how to deal with the system. You know, I watched him. You know, I'm saying all this to what you were saying. You know, with him, I watched him stand in front of the buyers from Walmart, Target, uh, you name it, Kmart, all of them, and watch and make them bid. So
Yeah.
Walmart might want to say, "Well, we gonna order 100,000 if you give it to us at $9.90. Start off at $10, right?" And he'll be like, "Yeah," and then he'll look at Target people. Target'll be like, "Well, we'll order 150,000 if you give it to us at $9.60." He never was gonna go under $8, right? And so now Walmart gonna come back and increase to 200,000 if he give him $9.58. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Target gonna come up
Yep.
and Kmart and then all the rest of them gonna keep doing that, and before you know it, Ghetto D shipping 4 million. You get what I'm saying? Now you got 4 million paid orders are paid now,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Yeah.
would do this
Damn.
in these board meetings, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
just
he
that's just
yeah.
dope, bro. Like honestly, that's some badass shit, bro. Like that's one thing that like I said, you could tell he was always on his grind, whether it was, you know what I mean, toys, clothes, like everything. He was
Yeah.
always on the grind. So
He
salute
believe
to P for sure.
product, man. He believe product. Like he said,
Yep.
product don't talk back. You ain't gonna get no problems out of product.
Hey,
But
that's some good advice to get. You know what I'm saying?
but
So
that was
hey,
him, man. Go ahead.
yeah. So so let's see. What was the hardest part about coming up in your era of the game?
Oh, the competition, man. I remember Nelly recently was saying when he came out, he was up against, right? And he said that was the hardest ever time. And I'm like, no, I felt like our era because we had so many legends that were still doing their thing. You know, I mean, the hardest part of it was, you know, the work, because and I have 4 daughters and 1 son, right?
Yeah.
And I never saw, except my youngest baby who's about to go to college, I never saw the rest, none of my kids, the other 4. I never saw them take their first steps because I was gone. I would come home and they walking, I
Yeah.
mean, and when I would come home, it'd be trying to get 2, 3 days in and be dad, and at the time be a husband, and be a son and everything else. And you got everything pulling you, family, everything, and then you gone again, and P believed in working. We didn't just go to a city and do a show. We get there 2 days early, and we in every hood, we in every area, and you hardly, to him, 2 hours of sleep was good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And because I can remember times I would drop him off at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I would watch him sit on the bed. Romeo them would be, they was babies. They'd be asleep. He'd go in their room, see him, sit back, and he'll lay back on the bed. I would have to be back there at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to pick him up, and he'll
Yeah.
be he'll be in that same position, sleep, jump up, go take a shower, you holler at the kids, and we roll out, and then all day we're going around selling music and going to this situation, that situation, UPS, and then we might eat but no, we would go play basketball for exercise at about 4 o'clock, and everybody had to go, no matter what, you had to go because that was camaraderie. And then once we leave there, we go back to work, and then we go about time 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. We're in the studio until 3 o'clock in the morning, and they start
Yeah.
over. And this was 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
Oof.
And you know, and with us, we had to turn in 24 songs in 2 weeks, or your album didn't come out.
Damn.
So
Okay. Hell yeah.
yeah, so you don't, the hardest part of it was the work ethic, and then just looking at just family, because
Yeah.
my kids, it took for them as they got older, and we went on the last tour around COVID, and they was able to come with me, and
Yeah.
each one of them was like, "Not Dad, we not just proud of you, but now we see. A lot of times you wasn't here for this. You'll come running in at the end for a dance or recital, and get there with flowers, and you fall asleep in it or whatever. And yeah, we used to be mad sometimes and things like that, but now we understand. Now we get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now we get it. We didn't know that, your life was like this and what sacrifices you was making. So
Yeah.
that's the hard part, man. You want to be successful, but what comes with it, and I tell artists, are you really ready? Do you really want this? Like,
Yep.
because if you want it, you got to outwork. P used to have a thing, let the rest of them party. Let Puffy and all them do their parties and their $1 million videos. We gonna outwork them, and we gonna see who gonna win in the end. And we
Fuck yeah.
won.
Yeah.
We won, and we beat them all. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hell yeah, man. In the end, bro, yeah, y'all pretty much killed it all. Hey, big ups to my number one fan in here. There's my mom's. Mom's just pulled up and started liking the live. Big ups. What's up, moms? How
Hey,
you doing?
moms, how you doing? Salute, mom. Salute. And thank you for being a mom. Y'all, you're everything. You're everything,
Yes,
Queen.
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, I appreciate that for sure. Hey, man. So, all right. So, besides Scarface, since Scarface, you said he was one of your biggest influences. Who was your top three biggest? Oh no, let me see. Your top two biggest influences growing up.
You making it hard for me. Well, let's do it like
Hey.
this. Let's do it like this. I'll say the three: Scarface, LL, and Tupac.
Hmm. All
L
right.
L L played a big position in my. L is the reason why my motivation is what it was.
Yeah.
Because I was shaky about being a rapper because I played basketball and had scholarships and whatever, and I had a girlfriend, and I did LL I'm Bad video at her brother's party. Like, I just knew every word, did it,
Oh.
and she looked at me and told me, "You will never be no rapper. You just embarrassed me," and broke up with me.
Hey.
And
Hey.
and
That's some bullshit. But hey, let me say something real quick about that. Like, I've been told that shit before, bro. And you want to know, that shit made me laugh so hard because in the end, like when I started doing this music shit, like back then, like when I started doing it, like when I was like 21, people started to recognize who I was and started to see how I was moving. And then next thing you know, the same people were sitting there saying, "Oh, this person was saying this about you, how they miss you," and I'm like, dude, that's so past, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's some bullshit. But in the end, like,
but
hey, look
in the
what it made
end,
you.
because I worked hard, and you know what the greatest reward was with that situation was,
Motivation.
we was doing a meet and greet, and her husband came into the meet and greet, and I'm a
Yeah.
husband. Her husband was one of my biggest fans. She had to stand there and take a picture with me, her, and her husband. And I never smile. I never smile on pictures, bro. I never smile.
Yeah.
But if you ever would have found that picture, man, I was smiling because I know you had to really regret what you said, and
Yeah.
so, and that was motivation to me. And LL, because his name is James Child Smith, my name Edward Corey Smith. You couldn't tell me I wasn't him. Left pants leg up,
Yeah.
doing the push-ups, staying in shape, and all that other stuff, man. So he was the greatest motivation. And for Pac, to me, Pac spoke my life, man. He have a song, Unconditional Love, and that song is like
Hmm.
everything, man, because he said on the song, watching cartoons on a broken TV in the living room, I thought I was a burden to, and he felt in that song he was a burden to his mom, and I felt like I was. I was 15 years behind the rest. My mama didn't have to have me,
Yeah.
you know, and so I always felt like I was a
Yeah.
burden. That's why I felt like I had to be something, and give her the greatest life, to the day she left, which I was able to do. But and then he said something in that song, man. He said, "When all the lights and screams scatter, only my dreams matter." You know, and that stuck with me
Oh,
because in this game, you know what it is, man. We have all the lights and screams, but it's gonna come a time where it's gonna fade away. You know, and so but all you have
yeah.
is your dreams that you reached. You know, so him, Pac, LL, and Scarface, they was everything to me.
Yeah. Hey. So all right then. Well then, let me ask you this one. So when it comes to your hip hop Mount Rushmore, who's your hip hop Mount Rushmore? Your top four?
Oh man, you doing me wrong. Um,
Yeah,
you said top four. All right. It's gonna
you're
be, of
pretty
course,
much your hip hop Mount Rushmore.
it's gonna be Pac, it's gonna be Scarface, it's gonna be L. Man, oh God, man, you
That
handicapped me on
fourth
this one.
one.
Uh,
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this, and oh God, man, I would honestly, man, it's hard because I want to go with somebody young, but I know they got to put more work in. You know, but
Yeah.
it's I'm a toss between Lil Wayne and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So I'll go with Wayne, man. I'm gonna go with the homie, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And but I'm a big fan of Rod Wave, man, because I feel like he
Oh,
gives
yeah.
me he gives me that feeling music that I like, that I'm used to, that makes me think. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So
Hey,
he's running
hit,
one. If he keep it up, man, he gonna be one of them.
hey, his. I honestly, bro, the way I see it is, so he's pretty much his sound is so related to my favorite artist. So my favorite artist is Mo3. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that
Mo3,
kid,
I bro,
man, bro,
bro,
it's
yeah,
so sad, bro, because I wanted
yeah,
to see what all this kid was gonna keep bringing. That kid had every man. That dude right there.
bro,
I'm an
yeah.
older guy, and I used to sit there and listen, like, yo, I feel him. Like, man,
Hey,
he was one of
bro,
them I wanted
when
to
he
meet.
pet,
He was one of the young dudes I wanted to
yeah,
meet.
Hey, bro, when I first the first song I ever heard that he did was he remade one of Webby's songs. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot what it's called, like G shit or some shit. But one of his first songs he had put out, that's one of the first songs I heard, and bro, that put me on. And I've been a fan of Mo3 since like 2016. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
2017 when I first heard him. So you know what I mean? And then once he started coming up and then all that shit started going down the way it went down with him, like, it was sad. It really was, bro. Like, cause when I had seen that shit on the news that day, I was like, nah, that can't be real. Ain't no way, bro. But
It's and it's so hurtful. One, he had kids, and it's so hurtful, man,
uh-huh.
because he was one of them that I was like, I even felt like he was so nice, right? I felt like
Yeah.
y'all haven't seen his greatest album yet, you know,
Uh-huh.
because every artist have one as time go on. They will
Uh-huh.
have one, and I'm like, didn't even get to see the best of him. And I mean,
Yep.
his best at that time was fucking awesome. I wanted to see how
Uh-huh.
much he would get better. How much, would he I'm an older guy, and I used to sit and listen to his stuff like, man, and this is like when
Yeah.
I discovered him, and I discovered him like a while before that happened, maybe like maybe months before that happened, and I just start going back
Uh-huh.
and listen to everything, and I'm like, why would this happen to this young man? I'm
Yeah.
just
Hey,
like,
and you want to know something, bro? I'm gonna honestly be real about it. Being a fan, as big of a fan of Mo3 as I am, I can honestly say if you ever go back, listen to his music, listen to pretty much everything he spoke on,
mm-hmm,
the man pretty much predicted his own life. You know what I'm saying? He predicted his life and death. You know what I'm saying? He knew that people that were his friends were gonna come after him, and that's the sad part about it to me. You know what I'm saying?
And they all do, man. They all do. Pac, him, and even with Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
you nobody till somebody kills you, and it's
Yep.
like,
Hey, Nipsey, like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I
oh
mean?
my
Like
God.
Nipsey, fucking
And he was
easy.
another
Like,
one.
you know what I'm saying?
Nipsey was another one that you wanted to see what else he was gonna do. And it's
Mm-hmm.
sad, man. It's sad, man. And it's sad to sit down and
It's
say rap is one of the most dangerous fucking sports in the world, dog.
It
You
is,
know,
bro. That's one thing I could say. It's very fucking dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That's why to me, honestly, bro, with me stepping in this music game when I did at my age, like I started when I was 16. You know what I'm saying? I've even like posted videos on TikTok, and you know what I mean. I posted videos of when I did my music way back then and starting now. You know what I'm saying? With the way things going now, bro, like, whoo, man, I've been making a lot of moves lately, and you just gotta
bro.
watch the company you keep. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this, and I'll tell you this what I tell a lot of young artists, and I'll tell you the same. You ever watched a
Yeah,
racehorse? You ever watched a racehorse? You ever seen a racehorse
yeah,
running on a track? You ever notice they
yep,
got blinders on the side of the eyes, right?
mm-hmm,
You know what that's for, right? That's to
yeah,
make them stay straight ahead looking at the finish line so they can't see the
and nothing
horses on their
behind.
side.
Yep, yep,
So they're running
yep,
their race. They're not worrying about what's on each side of them. Because if they could see them, they might turn and bump into that horse. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
And lose their pace. So I tell you, like I tell the rest of them, put them blinders on. Because the problem's going to come from the left and the right. You know what I'm saying? But long as you going forward and you going straight ahead and understand your circle, because it's the old thing that, elderly men used to will tell you, show me your circle and I'll show you your future. And so
yeah,
you have to sometimes get to a point where it's like, what's good for me? Like for me at times, you know, they'll say you don't never go nowhere. I'm like, for what? Why am I going? If it's not bringing money home to my family, I'm not going to take unnecessary risk. Well, okay, I'm gonna go to this club. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. It don't move me. It don't. I'm out that phase. Like my thing is, I go to studio. When it come to music, I'm in studio, which is at my house because I don't even like going to other studios. And I do my work,
yeah,
and then I get ready to promote and do what I have to do. And I don't even like after parties and stuff like that. I don't mess with none of that. I love the music and I love the fans, and
mm-hmm,
and I just keep it that way because you in this
yeah,
game, people gonna be jealous of you, bro. They gonna always they're the same ones that will cheer for you, and as you grow, about out of five of them, two of them gonna want you to fall, and one of them might try to be the reason you fall, and that's just the nature of
yeah,
this game. I call rap is the
mm-hmm.
legalized dope game, man. And what always happens in the drug game? You either die or go to jail.
Oh,
And and
that's
and
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 and that's the sad fucking truth about that shit, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah, bro, and that's the way I could tell you, man. Keep them blinders on. Look forward to the
Yep,
finish line.
focus. Yep,
Don't worry
yes,
about,
sir.
even to the point, even if people talking, man, and saying things. I've always had a thing where if you're not gonna get in the way of me getting home to get in my family, go get to my family, you ain't got no problems. I mean, you could talk over there, you could say what you want, do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later we'll see each other. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yep,
might not even still say anything to you, but to see if you get in my way to me getting home, then I'm gonna give you what you really don't want. You know what I'm saying? And so
yeah,
a lot of times I ignore a lot of things, man. You gotta stay out their way, man. That's the thing we say in New Orleans when somebody say, man, what you been doing, man? Staying out the way. It don't
yep,
cost you nothing to stay out the way. It don't make you look soft or nothing.
yep,
You gotta be home for your family, dog. Don't let nobody trick you out your spot. And that's what I
yep.
tell a lot of people.
Heck yeah, man. That makes total sense, bro. Like
Cause
that
you
shit.
know what they're gonna
That's
say,
really
right?
inspiration. What's
You
up?
know what they say, right? And I'll say this real quick and let you finish. You know what they're gonna say? They're gonna watch you do all you doing, right? And
Uh huh.
then when you fall, when you take that fall or you lose your life, sad to say, or go to jail, they're gonna say, man, he had it all. Why was he doing this? Why was he around there? Why was he
Uh
around there?
huh.
But then when you don't come around, when you start growing, they're gonna say you're not real. See,
Yep.
it's a trick. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you you wasted all that. You didn't have to be around that. You didn't have to be around them. You didn't have to go here and go there. But
Mhm.
then when you don't come, they say you ain't real. So yeah, don't fall for it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that makes total sense, man. Yeah, and that that's some real good words of inspiration, bro, for sure. Because it's like that's the way I've been doing it. Like I'm just trying to focus on this finish line. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm focused right here, right straight ahead of me. I don't even worry about what's on this side,
You
what's on this
you
side,
you
what's
building your
behind me.
legacy, bro. You building your
Yes,
legacy.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
When you gone, you got kids?
Yeah, I got three, man. I actually,
Okay.
you let me be real. Let me be real with you about this one. So I got three kids. All right,
Mm.
and then we got her. We got her sister's three kids. So you know what I mean. Me and her, we've been together for almost 11 years. Me and my lady, we've been together almost 11 years. You know what I'm saying? And there's been so much shit that went on, and with the kids that we have together, I have a daughter, she has a daughter, and then we have our son. Well, then we took on her sister's kids for her now. You know what I'm saying? So we're raising her sister's kids as well.
Well, you
So
got
we
six.
got so technically we got six. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, let
yeah,
me.
man.
But you building your legacy, and the reason why I asked that because you building a legacy to the point. That's why that's when you're gonna even get more motivated. When like you know what, when
Yep.
I'm all gone and what's my grandkids, and my kids, they could say, Pop, you know what I'm saying? Dad was this, dad was that, and they could show it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you're leaving them something where they won't go through the rough times we went through because you're leaving them
Yeah.
something. So when you put that in your mind, when you're doing your music, doing your show, that you know what, I'm doing this to build my legacy, to be forever here, always here. You know, and people say, well, they say, sir, why you always say that? It was a movie called Troy with Brad Pitt, and
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it. And they was waiting on the battlefield to this big ass man waiting to fight him, and the little kid went and got him, and look, and he told the little kid, say, man, he said, he's big. I'm scared. I wouldn't fight him. And Brad Pitt looked at him and said, and nobody will ever remember you. You understand?
Oh
So
yeah.
if you know, and I tell people, don't be afraid to go get it. If this is what you want in this rap game, go get it. But if you're afraid to go and afraid to work hard and do what you need to do to get where you gotta go, then nobody gonna ever remember you. What you doing it for? Because when you die, you can't take the money with you. At least be remembered your words, your legacy,
hmm
who you were, and the company that you built. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you know
Yeah.
my songs. Remember I had a song "Die Rich or Die Bitch," and what I said with dying a bitch. If you
Yeah.
die,
Oh.
leave and
Yep.
leave nothing. If you leave your kids, your mom,
Uh huh.
anybody, nothing, you to me, you died a bitch. You did not handle your business and leave something for them to be okay because you knew the hard times. You rose from hard times to where you were at. And so your job is to build it and build it and build it and build it because our time gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta
Yep.
make sure that when you gone, at least you going, you leaving and you smiling like everybody gonna be all right. You know,
Yep.
and
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
would
Yep.
say, and my mom a week before she passed, she was like, baby boy, you did all right. You did all right. And she was like,
Uh huh.
you took care of me. You the baby, and you took care of me. You gave me everything, and I thank you. And that right there said, you know what? All the hard work, everything I did. You know what I'm saying? She left this world knowing that she came into it with nothing and was always struggling, trying to raise me and my sisters and brothers. And her last 15 years, she lived like a queen should, and she left the world comfortable and knowing that. And I felt she left when she knew I got it now. I got everybody. I got my brothers and sisters. I got my nephews, my nieces, and she told me I did good, and that's what you strive for, bro. When you think
Yep.
about you tired and you don't know, man, no, let me take a breather and keep pushing. That's
Yeah.
what you look for. And don't pay attention to nothing else. And you'll get where you gotta go.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's like I said, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, sir. You've been really inspiring tonight, bro. Like I really appreciate this shit for sure. I appreciate you pulling up on me, bro. So, all right, let's get into some more questions. So let's see. All right, here's a good one for you. So, what was the rap scene like as soon as you came into it? Like once you came into it, what was it like for you?
It was gangster, bro. The
Yeah.
rap scene, see the day when dudes say things to each other and other rappers get on social media and talk. Nah, it was gangster in my days, man.
Yeah.
When we first came in there, and then we had to prove ourselves because we was from the South,
Yep.
they wasn't feeling us. We had to prove ourselves in New York. We had to prove ourselves in L.A. The Midwest loved us from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so we had to prove ourselves every time. And you couldn't. You had to stand as a man, homie. You couldn't run your mouth because, as they say, two mountains will never meet, but two men will. And at that time, you didn't have so many different events, so you gonna show up at that event. If you got issues
Yep.
with somebody, you gonna have to man up. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
Yep. Yes,
And you
sir.
didn't see we didn't have cameras, phones back then, so a lot of things went on. You had to man up, and then when you was coming up, you got to think we was doing shows in clubs, one way in, one way out. We coming in cities where they gang banging at. You got to respect
Yep.
their city. You get up there and you was going one way, and you pray to God you get home back to that hotel.
Yep.
That's how
Hey.
real it was, man.
Yep.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
believe it, bro. I believe it, bro, because you know what I'm saying? I remember and this is one question I did want to ask you too. Were you there that night when all that shit happened with Snoop? Like whenever them death row fools came and were trying to fuck with them backstage and all that shit, and all y'all just said skirt and went running to the back?
Yeah, he he didn't he was supposed to come on stage with us, but he was still in the back. And he
Yeah.
didn't come when we walked up there. So, they was able to get to him or whatever or not. And then once we came down, they start running, and when they ran out the door. When they ran out the door, it was like a movie. We ran out there, and you had helicopters, you had almost a good 40, 50 sheriff and police. They all got their guns and their rifles drawn. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like we couldn't get to them, and then they ran directly into all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, I was there.
That shit's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. When I heard that story, when I think I had seen it on that might have been that VH1 story that y'all were on or something like that.
Yeah.
So, or BET, yeah,
BT,
it was one
BT,
of
yeah.
that BET. Yep. So yeah, man, that shit. When I seen that, I was like, oh, that's crazy to know that happened. You know what I'm saying? And hey, that shows you guys how you really rode for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end,
Oh,
y'all were like, fuck that. You ain't gonna fuck with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
TRU, homie, blood in, blood out to the
Yep.
casket drop.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He was with us, and then back then, people feared Death Row, and there's
Mm-hmm.
no disrespect to him, but we not everybody, so
Mm-hmm.
we didn't fear him, what I'm saying. And
Yep.
our job, he with us now, so our job was to protect him and be there for him.
Yep. That man, and see that's the way that you know what I mean. That's the way it's like hard to do now with artists because nowadays a lot of artists they roll with their own crews, and sometimes it's like, bro, you guys can't even trust your own crews nowadays. Like it's
Mm-mm.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
I couldn't be trying
like,
to make it. I couldn't try to make it during these days because it's no trust. It's cutthroat. It's worse than it ever was, man. It's cutthroat, man.
yep.
You
Hey,
got too
big
much
time, bro.
outside
Yeah.
influence. Yeah, you got too much outside
Mm-hmm.
influence.
Yeah, it is big time motherfucking cutthroat out here for sure. So, all right. So, hey, so what's one behind the scenes story from back then that fans wouldn't believe?
Uh, you hear about P never writing, right?
Yeah.
He never wrote, ever,
Uh-huh.
ever, never wrote. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and we had don't everything wasn't always gangster times all the time, man. We had
Hmm.
funny times, man. Free C murder,
Yeah,
C
free C murder
he's
for sure.
innocent,
Yeah.
innocent man, and God bless the soul of the young man that lost his life, but C didn't do that.
Yeah.
But man, C was real funny, man. C have you laughing, man. You remember Debo from Friday, right?
Yeah.
He was in I Got the Hookup, right? And C
Yeah.
used to like playing jokes, man, and on people,
Yeah.
man. People always thought, gangster, gangster, thug, thug, thug. But C was had the biggest heart and was funny, bro. All he did was play around a lot, man. And so me and him one day was messing around, and we played a trick on Debo. And Debo big, God rest his soul. He was a big man,
Yeah.
and we on I Got the Hookup. And so first they had some midgets on. I Got the Hookup. There's some midgets. So me and C went started a
Oh
fight with them
yeah,
trying to,
okay.
yeah, we was trying to fight midgets.
Yeah.
We were just starting stuff all over there because P had left and we was acting up. And so I pushed C and C fell on the floor and was acting like he was having a seizure, right?
Oh shit.
And Debo was like, man, somebody help him. We was like, nah, let him lay down there. Let him lay there. Let him, he gonna let him, whatever. And
Yeah.
Debo started, as big as he was like up against the wall, like, somebody help him, man. It's freaking me out. This freaking me out, right? So when we
Yeah.
realized that was happening, C got up and started laughing, and he just looked with that Debo look, and that man chased us around the whole movie set, man, for about a good 15 minutes.
Oh
We
damn.
would do stuff like that, man. You don't fall asleep
Yeah.
around don't fall asleep around C because you're gonna wake up and he gonna ask you, man, you all right? And you're like, what happened, man? You was talking in your sleep. You okay? What happened? And
Yep.
and you sitting there like, what I said? You're like, nah, we can't, he did stuff like that, man. And but
Yeah.
I think one of the coolest things that everybody was uh speechless about, we was at one of the award shows, and we saw these guys come and look like heavily armed guys, right? So we deep,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then they stop. And when they stopped, they open up. And Michael Jackson walked up and he just, he spoke to P. He wanted to always, he was a fan of P.
Yeah.
And man, you talking about us becoming children. We seeing Michael Jackson, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I cried in the car. I cried. Man, that
Oh
was Michael
shit.
Jackson, bro.
Hey,
That
bro.
was
Hey,
Mike, bro.
that
To
shit would
see
have
him
been
in the
crazy.
flesh, to see him in the
Yeah.
flesh, and then he know about our label, man. That was
That's
like
dope.
that was the most awesome thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, man. And then seeing some of your favorite people, like, I was sitting in the American Music Awards and they have your name sitting on the seats, right?
Yeah.
And I just look up, man, and Janet Jackson came, sat down, and I
Oh
was
man.
just like, you know what? It was one of them call my mama moments.
Yeah.
We saw James Brown call my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So things like that, man, that we would happen, and you see seeing the Elton John and all these different people, and you just you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that was some of the good sides of it, man.
Yeah. Hey, bro, that's one thing that I probably would have even freaked out for a minute. You know what I mean? Running into somebody like Michael Jackson, bro. Like that would have been some crazy shit. So
Bro,
shit,
when they moved and he came up, man, it was like, I'm not lying to you, like a glow. He had a glow on him. I don't know, man. You know,
it was
you know,
it was that aura. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah,
he
it was
had that
that
aura,
aura.
bro.
Yeah.
So things like
Yeah.
that, bro. And then meeting other rappers, man. A lot of people, our peers, man. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And the respect they had for us.
Hell yeah, man, for sure, for sure. Yeah, big respect to y'all, man, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure my era was everybody that grew up on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
big ups to y'all for reals, for real. So, hey, I'm gonna hit you with this one. What's the craziest studio session you were a part of?
My album, The Next Level.
Yeah.
because Snoop was with us by then, and so you got Snoop in there, Daz, Corrupt, Lil Badass. You know, they was in there, and we decided to do it out in California. And the one thing you don't do, bro, we find out that we had an account that we can order whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
And P called on day 3, like, put Serve on the phone. He said, what's going on, bro? I said, what you mean? What's up? He said, he said, you got a drinking problem? I said, no, what you talking about? I said, what you talking about? So every day I was ordering for everybody in there. I was
Yeah.
ordering like 324 packs of Heinekens, half a gallons of Hennessy, champagne, all types of stuff. Popeyes. I was ordering all types of stuff. And if you ask KL, they'll tell you my sessions were like a party. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? But the thing is, Snoop pulled me to the side and gave me the greatest advice, man. And that was so, I wanted to go to the swap meet. And he was like, man, he said, cuz, send somebody to go do that. Cuz you act like this shit gonna be forever. He said, get your ass in
Mm-hmm.
here and work and do what you're supposed to be doing. And he knew I looked like it pissed me off. And then he came back over there and he was like, cuz, look where I'm at. I'm with y'all. I had to come here. He said, I don't want
Yeah.
y'all to be like that. I need you to work and then you get to enjoy yourself. He said, we bring the party to you if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just learning from him and just talking to him, it was like the greatest lessons you could get. And that session for me was everything because P was working so hard. He was playing basketball. He wasn't able to get, if you look at listen to the next level, he wasn't on the next level. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he wasn't able to be on there. And then that session was when they did Fuck Them Other Niggas.
Yeah.
And I,
Hey, that's my favorite track for real though. Cause I'm down
I
with money. That's my shit, dog.
and it was crazy because that's what that was about. That was letting Snoop know we got you.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, when I heard that, that's when I was like, fuck yeah, that's dope. Like that was just solidifying Snoop's position with No Limit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
all right, bro, shit. So we're down to let's see, three more questions. So all right, I'm gonna hit you with them because my phone's about to die. So we're gonna just get this
Mine too.
interview.
Mine too. So
So
let's
so all right, we'll get this going and then shit. We'll move on because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play that track you sent me, bro. That Go Live, bro. When you sent me that, I was in the car. We were just getting ready to walk out the store, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this now that we get back in the car. So I played that Go Live, bro, and man, that shit
yeah.
knocks, bro.
That's the
It
move.
has that. It has that, you know what I mean? It has that Louisiana feel to it. And that's one
Yeah.
thing I could say for sure, bro, is man, that shit knocks for sure. So all right, let's see. All right, so is there a No Limit song you wish you would have jumped on?
Well, it was one that I was supposed to be on that was actually supposed to be my soldier song. And
Mm.
my oh shit. My baby girl was she was just born and I had to go get some formula for her. And when I
Uh-huh.
got there I had to stay because she wasn't feeling good. And Make 'em Say was my soldier song. And
Uh-huh.
I had to leave. And P came in and he was like, man, we gotta get it done. I need that. And and then About It was my song and we gave it to P. you know.
Uh,
But Make 'Em Say was one I wish I would have been on, and it actually was my soldier song, my song that KL made for me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But that one and Making Moves with Thugs, man, with C, I love that song, man.
Damn. Yeah.
With
Hey,
C
bro.
Murder.
Yeah, free C Murder for real again, man. Because C was one person that I was like, damn, C was so hard. Like, you know what I mean? That song that he did, oh, y'all done heard of me now. C
Yeah,
Murder, that one he did, bro. When he being that he was even locked up and that shit dropped, bro. That that shit hit the streets real quick. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that shit
Yeah.
hit hard. So yeah, man. All right, let me hit you with these last two questions. So if you could relive one night in your career, what night would it be?
Oh man. Oh, okay. It has a sad part in it, but but it's a great night. We performed in Gunnery and in Cleveland. We were coming up.
Yeah.
We were coming, and we was performing with Scarface, Ice Cube, West Side Connection, and we went on first, and we were just honored to be there,
Yeah.
and we rocked that motherfucker so hard that by the time West Side Connection came on, they was still screaming "No Limit."
Uh,
And that made you sit there and look like, damn, were we really doing this?
yep.
They
Hey,
screaming No
bro.
Limit on their stuff. But that same night though, when we got back to the hotel, the sad part, they gave us the phone call that they had just killed Biggie.
Oh fuck, man.
And him and Mia was pretty cool. We got to know him and stuff, and his wife Faith and stuff like that at the time he was married to her, and so Biggie was one of my favorite artists also because, I tell artists, make a song that people gonna remember a time in their life. And when he had that song, "Put Your Rollie in the Air, Wave 'em Like You Just Don't Care,"
Mm-hmm.
I had just got my first Rolex that Pete gave us, and all summer long, man, I played that song in every club. I remember that summer. That was the summer for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that night, man, when we got back to the hotel and they let us know that that Big was killed, that was but it was a happy night because we were coming. Pac was gone, Biggie was still
Mm-hmm.
here, and then and that night was like our coming out party, and then Big was taken, and so it was like we was the ones left.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that I remember that night because that's the night we performed in an arena. That was the first time we performed in an arena, and at like 30 some thousand people, and they were screaming our name on their set. You know what I'm saying? And
That's dope, bro.
yeah, so and then Big was taken, so and it was our time.
Yeah, hey, that's you know what I mean. That's that's sad as fuck, dog. Like, because that's something that you're like thinking like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be the best thing that's gonna happen to us. Like, this is gonna make what I mean. It's gonna make shit happen, and then all of a sudden you hear that, and you're like, ah.
And
like that's just
what Biggie hurts me. It comes back to his mom. That was her only child. That was the only child. Every time I saw that lady on the video, I'm like, they took her baby over some bullshit, man.
Over bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Straight
No
up,
mother
bro.
should go like they say. A parent want to be buried before don't want their child to be buried before them, and that was her only child. You know what I'm saying? And all he did was rap. He was just a rapper.
Yep. Jumping back to what you said earlier about, you know what I mean? That's the crazy thing about this rap game. It's pretty much the legal dope game. Like,
yeah.
So shit. So, all right. So let's hit you with this last question then. So when the music stops and then everything starts fading for you, what do you want people to remember about Mr. Servon, the man behind the music?
That I never looked at my fans as fans. I looked at them as family. And that, and that I tried to help as many people as I could. I want my kids to be able to walk around and somebody say, "Aren't you Servon? Oh, your dad helped me. Your dad did this for me. Your dad talked to me." I want to be known as somebody that I didn't play because racism is a coward's disease. I don't deal with all that. I judge people off their character, the content of their character. And, and I always just want them to remember, like, I could approach him, a lot of fans that they'll go back and say, I met Serv, he was cool. We talked and whatever, whatnot, because I believe that we rap to them and we should always be accessible to them. You know what I'm saying? And treat them like treat them equally with respect that they respect us. And so I just want to be known as somebody that helped my community, you know what I'm saying, and help as many people as I can. so my kids know how to move on in life. Like, no matter what you gain, no matter what I leave you, it's for you to also pay it forward and and just like I talked to, like right now, I deal with Alzheimer's and dementia. I'm on the board in Louisiana because I lost my mom to dementia. And so I
Mm-hmm.
help as many people that deal with that with their parent to help them get through that, man. So I just want to be remembered as somebody that cared, man. It wasn't the money, the music, the fame, and all that. It didn't make me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What I was able to do to help is what made me. And
Yes, sir.
that's what
Yes,
I want.
sir.
And I was pretty nice when I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Yep. Hey, and you know what? You don't know something that's pretty dope too. That reminds me of that. Just like made me think of like exactly what I got going on next weekend. So next weekend we're gonna be having my dog Skrillio Capone. I'm going to be doing an
Okay.
artist interview with him next weekend, and he's another dope artist out of Colorado. So yeah, man, look into him too, because yeah, he's pretty
What
dope.
part of
I'm gonna
Colorado you in? What part of Colorado you in?
Hey, I'm in Southern Colorado actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here in
Okay.
I'm in Pueblo actually. So
Oh
we're
man,
south.
yeah, I sold a lot of records in Pueblo. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Servon, you were a big inspiration out here. You know what I'm saying? Not only like, you know what I mean, not only you, but P, C Murder, like I said, No Limit, bro, in general, was a big motherfucking buyer out here in Colorado.
Well,
Like even just a
we
minute ago,
appreciate you, man.
hey man, I had just seen too one of my buddies. He was just on here commenting, the homie Biz. Shout out to Biz. He's another artist. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists come on here and they like to, you know what I mean? It's cool that
Yeah.
I have a lot of the artists coming up here connecting with us, showing love, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's another artist. He goes by
Big shout. You
Schizo the
said his
Clown.
name Biz?
Yeah, his name's Biz, but his stage name is Schizo. They call him
Well,
Schizo the
big
Clown.
well, big shout out to Schizo, man. Big shout out to Biz, aka Schizo, man. Do what you
Yeah,
gotta
hey,
do, bro. Work hard, my bro.
hey,
Get it in.
hey, and then this is my wife's uncle in here too. He was showing you some love as well. Drew, he was in here showing you some love. So yeah, if you want to give
What
him a
up,
shout
Drew?
out as well.
What's up, Drew, man? I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you taking time out and checking out my interview, man. Much appreciation to you, man.
Heck yeah. But yeah, man, like I was saying, so you saying that last thing reminded me of this. This was I'm gonna be having this coming up next week. It's gonna be pretty much hold on, let me see. I'm trying to get it in there good enough. So it'll be a concert I got going next week.
Okay.
So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing an artist interview again, but we're gonna be having live entertainment as well. Like I'm gonna have a lot of artists on here. And
Well, make sure
so
you
it's
remind
good.
me so I could come check it out, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I'll be live here on TikTok. So yeah, you could check it out on here too. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
yeah, we're pretty much doing a back to school bash. So we're pretty much trying to get everything going for the kids. You know what I mean? We're trying to get school supplies going. We're having donations down there. So
And
big
and
ups to
let
everybody.
let them kids know, man. And I tell a lot of kids this, man. Let them know that take their education serious because I could break down every time I could break down every every subject in school how it helped me as a rap artist and a businessman to
Uh-huh.
be successful. So tell them, I know the teachers get on their nerves, but tell them take
Mhm.
that serious because that's where the success in life gonna come, the education. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And let them know
Yes,
tell them
sir.
I believe in them. Tell them I believe
Yes,
in them.
sir. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, check out the flyer. I'm pretty sure I shared the flyer on TikTok. So yeah, check out my TikTok page, and yeah, I'm sure you'll see it because yeah, I'll be live again next week
Send it
on
to me
here.
so I can share it for you also, man. Send it to me.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I got you. So yeah, man, this was a dope interview. I really appreciate you coming through, Servon. This
For
honestly,
sure.
bro, I'm very thankful for this. Like I said, y'all were a big inspiration when it came to my music shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to y'all. I appreciate y'all. And you especially for coming through, bro. Like, man, this was a dope interview for sure. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. And if you want to go ahead and head out, that's cool. Cause I'm gonna
Okay.
because I know your phone's dying, so my phone's dying too. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? But
same thing, yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play this track you sent me. And this is how we gonna end the live, bro. So shit, man.
And keep in touch, man, and let anybody know I'm doing a lot of features right now. So if they want some features, your
Hey,
guys out there, tell them get at me or get at you,
hey,
and you get at me.
hey. We need to work together too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
I
got a
got
few
you.
tracks. I got a few
I
tracks that I
got
can
you.
even probably. So yeah,
I got you.
I'll send you some shit for sure, for sure.
All right.
So heck yeah, man. I appreciate you coming through, sir. Welcome to Behind the Bars, y'all. Like I said, we appreciate
Salute,
this.
man.
Yeah, have a good one, bro.
Salute, my
Yeah,
boy.
man. Yes, sir. Man, this was
Thank you.
the interview. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, this interview was so dope, bro. If y'all didn't get to catch it, y'all make sure and tune in next week. We will have this interview live on YouTube, so y'all can go ahead and peep this one out. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live here with the track that Serve sent me. It's called "Go Live." This is one of the new ones he's got coming out, so y'all make sure and tap in. Man, this one's gonna be a dope one for sure. We really rocked with this one. Sir, I appreciate you, sir, for real.
Go live, go live, go live, go live, go live, go live. Go live, go live, go live, go live. Come on. Yeah. Independent, baby. Go live, go live. If you're single, baby, go live, go live. If you feel baby, go live, go live. If your kids doing good, go live, go live. If you're feeling blessed, baby, go live, go live. If you love your side, baby, go live, go live. Got the bedroom mind, go live, go live. Got them hot girl die, go live, go live. Little mama on top, yeah. You got your own bags, baby, that's hot. I'm trying to get you in my life for real. To beat it in your life, no chill. Do that power couple thing, let's grind. By the way, little mama, you fine. You have a dude out your blocking for real. Telling all my hot hits, be still. I got a boss, you can shop when you wanna shop, buy what you wanna buy, drive what you wanna drive, fly where you wanna fly, move how you wanna move. Nobody tell you what to do. It's a boss move. Go live, go live. Shop when you wanna shop, buy what you wanna buy, drive what you wanna drive, fly where you wanna fly, move how you wanna move. Nobody tell you what to do. It's a boss move. Go live, go live. Girl, you looking so cute, cute. I need a boss move like you. I got a lot of bags that like you. So tell me what you wanna do. Girl, you looking so cute, cute. I need a boss move like you. I got a lot of bags that like you. So tell me what you wanna do. I need a boss move. You make a phone fit, go live, go live. If you walk up on trip, go live, go live. If you pay your rent, go live, go live. If you pussy heaven sent, go live, go live. If you extra non fact, go live, go live. Ain't no cap on your dad, go live, go live. If you profit tag big, go live, go live. Got your own bags big, go live, go live. Work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live. Make you put a bid in, big. Work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live. Make you put a bid in, big. Work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live. Make you put a bid in, big. Work the live, work the live, work the live, work the live. Make you put a bid in. Put it in my life, put it in my life, put it in my life. Till I say fucking right, put it in my life, put it in my life, put it in my life. Till I say fucking right, put it in my life, put it in my life, put it in my life. Till I say fucking right, put it in my life, put it in my life, put it in my life. Till I say fucking right. Shop when you wanna shop, buy what you wanna buy, drive what you wanna drive, fly where you wanna fly, move how you wanna move. Nobody tell you what to do. Use a boss move. Go live, go live. Shop when you wanna shop, buy what you wanna buy, drive what you wanna drive, fly where you wanna fly, move how you wanna move. Nobody tell you what to do. Use a boss move. Go live, go live. If the road codes hate, go live, go live. Your ex do cake, go live, go live. You feeling sexy, babe? Go live, go live. If you bestie with your babe, go live, go live. If you love your side, babe, go live, go live. Got them hot girl thighs, go live, go live. Got them bedroom eyes, go live, go live. Got your own bags, babe, go live, go live. Girl, you looking so cute, cute. Go live. I need a boss move like you, go live. I got a lot of bags that like you, go live. So tell me what you wanna do, go live. Girl, you looking so cute, cute. Go live.
live. I need a boss boo like you. Go live. I got a lot of bags that like you. Go live. So tell me what you wanna do. I need a boss boo. Shake when you wanna shake. Work when you wanna work. Twerk when you wanna twerk. Pop when you wanna pop. Drop when you wanna drop. Nobody tell you what to do. You's a boss boo. Go live. Go live. You can shake when you wanna shake. Work when you wanna work. Twerk when you wanna twerk. Pop when you wanna pop. Drop when you wanna drop. Nobody tell you what to do. You's a boss boo. Go live. Go live. Yeah. Work it up. Work it up. Yeah. You's a boss boo, man. Ain't nobody tell you what to do, man. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. You's a boss boo, man. Go live. Go live. Go live. Yeah. Wide open management, for Baby Red. Got this hot city, sir. It's going live, baby. Live, baby.